Right, so the numbers game there. Well, Tamil Nadu goes to the polls tomorrow, 39 seats in the state and one in Puducherry. Sam Daniel joins us from Chennai now. Sam, in the run-up to these elections, the Lanka issue has been made a big deal of. But what really are the issues that the voters are concerned with? Right, Sam, if you can hear me. Voting in Tamil Nadu tomorrow, and in the run-up to these polls, all political parties there have made a big issue out of the Tamil cause in Sri Lanka. But really, what are the issues that voters are concerned with there?
That's right, Gargi. In fact, the sound and fury of the election campaign has come to an end. In less than 24 hours, people in Tamil Nadu would go to the polls. I have with me a cross-section of voters to give us a sense of what, according to them, are the key issues in this election. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Coming to you first, Anand, tell me, according to a common man, what is the key issue in this election?
Actually, any problem, anything ranging from, basic problems like lack of electricity or, rising oil and ticket prices, everything else might be a problem. But on a larger scale, I think the economy as a whole is what matters the most. A common man doesn't feel that the economy, the recession that we are in is actually a big problem. But actually, if you take a closer look at it, that's exactly what it is. And for us to be able to, overcome the problems that a common man has, we have to go pick up. We have to pick a government that will actually pull us out of this recession. And people have become so selfish nowadays that, they don't worry about the major issues. Right. Everything that they care about is me. What's in it for me if I go cast a vote? We're not going to feel that right away, but on a larger scale, that's what matters the most.
Coming to you, Shobha, you're an advertising professional. What, according to you, will be the key issue?
See, personally for me, the key issues is infrastructure. If you could bring in laying of roads or having a good flyovers, or basically like in the drainage system is definitely a big problem, because if you have a proper infrastructure, we can just shun away all this. Commutation will be very easy. Another thing is like drainage system, everywhere you can just see the drainage water just flowing off, and that is not making us really hygienic. So we really want a proper infrastructure, and that is what I'm looking out for.
So more of local issues for you.
Yeah.
Coming to you, Ebenezer, you are an activist actually. Do you think for more people the Tamil issue is an importance, because all the political parties are championing the cause of Tamil Eelam particularly now?
Yeah, this is a very important issue, especially the Sri Lankan issue has been taking place and the political parties have been speaking on that, but there is no particular stand being taken. And what I like to say is that there should be a particular step to be taken. I want the war to be stopped in Sri Lanka, first of all.
But will people decide on this to vote?
Yeah, definitely, because since many people have been killing every day, and the Sri Lankan government has also not been responding properly on this issue, even though many international agency has been coming and they are asking them to stop the war, they are not responding. And if they stop the war, I think there will be a very good election this time.
Right. Sachdev, you represent the corporate side. What, according to you, will be the key issue?
I believe the education plays a very large and important role in the foundation of today and tomorrow. The governments in the past 50 years haven't been educating the public for whatsoever reasons. But most of the reasons are for their own sake, not for the cause of the good of the country. I believe education should have been the focus of this election.
Education is a broad term. You mean literacy level or higher education?
No, I don't mean I mean education from all levels, that is basic education, higher education and the post-graduation. So across all levels, right, across all strata of society.
Very briefly, according to you, Shobha. Shiba, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I go with the infrastructure and the Sri Lankan issue right at the moment. So
this time we find political parties pumping in so much of money, Anand, to buy voters literally. How does the corporate world look at that?
We think this is insane, because when you see there's no free flow of credit, there's no judiciary system, actually legal systems, reform systems in place. And when you say there is free flow, there's a free flow of cash because of these politicians, definitely not accepted on the corporate side at all, yes.
Lastly, coming to you, Vikash, we have various issues like the Kaveri crisis, the Hogenekkal water crisis, Mullai Periyar water issue. All these have not been solved by successive governments. But in this election, do you think these have been forgotten now?
Yeah, if they can forget those 200 kids who died in that school fire, they can forget these. Yeah, I mean, who cares about what is happening to a small term of people? So you media guys will go and cover once they talk about Sri Lanka and things like that, and they need mileage. So they talk about things that people want to hear. They don't want to do things what they have to do for people.
All right, thank you very much. So that's it, Gargi, from a cross-section of voters in Chennai, giving a sense of what, according to them, are the key issues in these elections.